Hi, I'm Chef Fiore from Paesano Foods, and today I'm going to cook a lovely lobster al diavolo served on some pasta. I'm going to pick up my ingredients right now. Today we're making lobster al diavolo. We're going to serve it on a little bit of pasta. Here's the ingredients that we need. We have a little olive oil, some garlic, a little red onion, red pepper, nice tomato. We have our lobster tail. Now this can be substituted with either shrimp or scallops, so you can change it up the way you want. We have some nice fresh basil, Parmesan cheese, and our pasta, which you can use whatever kind of pasta you like. So I'm going to get started here, and we'll show you how easy this actually is. So the easiest way to prepare this dish is, of course, to have everything pre-chopped and ready to go. So this way, when you put it together, it's super easy and less thinking of what you have to do next. So I'm going to start by chopping all my ingredients and getting everything ready, and then we're going to start our cooking process. Start chopping up my lobster tail here. This is defrosted. We just basically put it in some water to defrost. We bought this already out of the shell, but you can buy lobster tails in the shell, Cuban lobster tails, Maine lobster tails, whatever you like. And we're basically just going to chop it up nice and small, so it's going to go into our tomato sauce. Now we have all our ingredients prepared. Everything is chopped up and ready to go, put together. So this is the best way to start when you're preparing any meal. First thing I'm going to do is get my water going. And what we're going to do is put plenty of water in there, because you want a lot of water when you're cooking your pasta. And we're going to make sure that we put a generous amount of salt into our water. And we're going to turn this on and get it going, and then we're going to work on our sauce, because our sauce only takes a few minutes. So first thing I'm going to do is put probably about 3 tablespoons of olive oil into my frying pan. And I like to use a nice big frying pan, because once our pasta is cooked, I like to toss it right into our frying pan. Then we're going to put in our chopped garlic. This is about 2 tablespoons of chopped garlic. And I'm going to put this on my stove on low heat, so I can extract as much garlic flavor out of this garlic as I can without actually burning the garlic. Next thing I'm going to put in here is about a half a diced red onion. I'm going to saute that a little bit. At this point, I'm going to put a little salt and pepper in there. We're going to cook this until our onion is slightly tender. After 2 or 3 minutes of my onion sauteing with the garlic and the olive oil and salt and pepper, I'm going to add about a cup of diced red pepper. I'm going to put a little more heat on my stove right now at this point. And we're going to let that cook for maybe about a minute or so, just till the peppers are slightly tender. Our next step is to put our lobster into our garlic, onions, and pepper. And have the heat turned up a little bit. And at this point here, can't have lobster without a little bit of butter, so I'm going to put a heaping teaspoon of butter. We're going to put some hot pickled peppers. Now if you don't like it hot, you don't have to put any of this, and I'm not worried if some of the oil goes in because that gives it some flavor. Roughly a teaspoon we're going to put, but like I said, you don't have to put any if you don't like. Now I'll wait a minute, and I'm going to put my tomatoes, my diced tomatoes into it, which is roughly about 2 cups of diced tomato. Okay, now our lobster is about halfway cooked. We're going to add our 2 cups of tomatoes. And at this point here, I'm going to add a little bit more salt. And some more black pepper. Now, at this point, we're going to also put our pasta in because this sauce will be ready in less than 5 minutes. To get overcooked. Well, give it a nice stir. And we're going to add our pasta into our boiling water. Now pasta normally takes about 8 to 9 minutes to cook, and you should get a nice al dente pasta. And you can use any type of pasta you like here. Look at how beautiful that is. And this is just about ready to add our pasta. So our pasta is nice and al dente right now. What we're going to do is strain this out and add it to our sauce here. And we're just going to turn this up. And you like to cook, it's best to cook your noodles in with your pan for just a few minutes so the flavors get right into the pasta. Just add that right into our pasta. Beautiful. And I'm going to add another half a teaspoon of butter at this point. And we're just going to cook that for a minute so all the flavors get infused together. Once this cooks for a minute or so and soaks up some of our juices, it's pretty much ready to serve. Just 2 last items, very important. To our serving plate, a couple of nice tablespoons of Parmesan. Stir that in. And the very last thing you want to put in is your fresh basil, because if you put it in too early, you're going to lose that aroma and the flavor. So that goes in at the very end, just before serving. And there it is, your beautiful lobster arrabbiata. Parmesan. And now the most important part. For this fantastic recipe, check out Paesano's Facebook page and stay tuned because there will be more recipes coming.